Good morning once again. Very good, lovely, thank you. So, Ishwara Reddy Saab ka abhi speech, you have just heard him. And I'm so very happy to be here today. And right away, I would like to say that Manohar Thairani साहब जिन्होंने बहुत प्यार से मुझे बुलाया है, मैडम वंदना जी जिन्होंने विशेष रूप से जो है दोबारा हम लोगों को यहाँ बुलाया है, एंड मेरे अपने कलीग डॉक्टर जीएन सिंह साहब जिन्होंने आज यहाँ और इस इंस्टीट्यूट से मुझे जोड़ा है. I would right away like to thank Thairani साहब, जीएन सिंह साहब and Vandana ji for having invited me here to be among so many knowledgeable people. When I was walking in the lift, I had so many vice chancellors with us that I said ki 1000 years of knowledge is traveling with me and I have hardly any knowledge. So I would like to once again welcome all the vice chancellors who are taking part in this international conference on transformation through technology and transdisciplinary education. I would also like to on the stage welcome Professor Ramesh K. Goyal Sahab from DPSRU. I would like to welcome Mr. Dr. Dipen Singh Sahab, who is with the Pharmacy Council of India. And once again, I would like to welcome all the participants to this conference, international conference, and to all the students of Lloyd Institute here, and all the organizers and the faculty members. Right away, I would like to say that transformation through technology and transdisciplinary education, you all know that we have adopted the new education policy in 2020, and it very obviously and very frankly and very directly speaks of building bridges between the various subjects that we can possibly learn. How many of you here are doing transdisciplinary education? आपको समझ में आता है transdisciplinary education क्या है? मैं आईआईटी कानपुर से हूँ और मैं इंजीनियर हूँ, इलेक्ट्रिकल इंजीनियर हूँ, and in my course right in 1980 we started with transdisciplinary education in the sense that every semester out of the 6 subjects that I used to have, one would be an elective subject and I could choose anything from anywhere. Psychology, sociology, art, economics or whatever. And this was my interest, my subject of choice. So I did approximately 8 elective subjects in different areas, including modern art. And I can tell you that as a student of engineering at IIT Kanpur, I only remember my modern arts days. I only remember my economic days. I hardly remember my semiconductor days, but I do remember my extracurricular activity days. So I would like to ask you, how many of you are taking courses which are across the board? Pharmacy से आप engineering में जा रहे हैं, engineering से आप कहीं और जा रहे हैं. कितने स्टूडेंट्स ऐसे हैं जो कर रहे हैं? जरा हाथ खड़ा करके बताएंगे. One, yes, I would like to listen to you. कौन सा सब्जेक्ट आपने लिया है? जोर से बोलिए. Your name, your course, and what is your basic education course, and which area have you opted for? Very good. And what's your name, sir? Ashish. So, Red Hat System Administrator. I feel somewhat confused. ये क्या होता है? बताइए. Very good, very good. And your basic course is in? Yes, देखिए, Linux का system जो है one of the most advanced systems है. जितने लोगों ने आज इस पूरे conference में हैं, students particularly, because I'm talking to students, I'm old enough to talk to students. अगर आपको अगले semester में option है, तो कृपया do make it a point to choose any subject which you feel interested in, which is away from your basic course. And how many of you would promise to do that? हाथ खड़ा करके बताइए ये बात. I see a lot of hands here. Good. देखिए दो चीजें तो I can tell you as an engineer, there is nothing that you can do without learning the basics of computer science and IT. This is one area where even an educationist has to learn it, even a pharmacist has to learn it, even somebody who's doing management has to learn it. Any course that you can think of, IT and areas of information technology do come into the picture. एक नया एरिया आपके सामने आ रहा है, ट्रांसडिसिप्लिनरी एजुकेशन की मैं बात कर रहा हूँ, that is artificial intelligence. And this is one area where I feel we in India will need to work very hard because we have large number of people, we have large number of data. Today, if I can say, in artificial intelligence, and we in the state government are planning to get an artificial intelligence center in Uttar Pradesh. We were thinking of putting artificial intelligence into transport infrastructure. We are thinking of putting artificial intelligence into the area of electrical grids. I have worked for about 8 years in the power sector. So, movement of power, if you use artificial intelligence, you can optimize the movement of power. And if you optimize the movement of power, you optimize the cost of power. And so, बिजली का अगर आप 7.5 रुपए दे रहे हैं, and if you can optimize it, you can possibly save at least 5 to 10% of the power bills that you have. And of course, AI in healthcare. I have a feeling, and I am going to make a statement very soon because I am involved with IIT Kanpur where they are doing a new project. We are supporting them through support from ICICI Bank and CSR, where AI will be used for providing medical advice to people in remote locations through telemedicine. I have a feeling that within the next 20 years, if all goes well and if all your medical reports are in place, your history of medical reports are in place, then it is quite possible that we might be doing away with doctors completely. And I have a further feeling that with sensors and all sorts of devices across the board, and I was using a device for my diabetes, if एक यूनिफॉर्म डिवाइस आपकी बॉडी में फिट कर दिया जाए और वो पूरे टाइम आपके जो है हर पैरामीटर को नोट करता रहे, तो मेरे ख्याल से टेस्टिंग की भी जरूरत नहीं पड़ेगी. All testing will be automatic. And I can tell you, I had an HV1AC. I am a diabetic person. Due to certain reasons, I was not careful, of 9.1. And I put this sensor on board, 3 times 15 days sensors, and my HB1AC came down to 7.5. Use of technology. So, my point only is this, that well, today we are here where we are going to discuss on transformation through technology and transdisciplinary education. It is the need of the hour, and I'm so very happy that Lloyd Institute is organizing this international conference. ईश्वरा रेड्डी साहब ने अभी बहुत सारा चीज़ें बताया है. GN सिंह साहब ने आपके यहाँ सुगम पोर्टल शुरू किया था, and now you are tracking medicine. I didn't know that you could use a QR code to check the medicine which we supply to us, and I'll use it and of course come back to you through GN Singh Saab, whether as somebody who is using medicine, whether how far it goes to help us. But I can tell you, very recently you would have seen Maftal के बारे में जो है कुछ negative inputs आया है, and my wife, who is of course a very active artist, at times she would use Maftal for pain relief or stress or something, and suddenly she tells me कि अरे इससे तो कुछ गड़बड़ है, इससे तो कोई syndrome हो जाता है. So now this is the challenge before us, that can we follow the use of medicines and sustained medicines for ourselves to track whether they have side effects, whether they have whether they can cause harm to us. And this is something which of course technology can bring about, a lot of trials and testings can bring about. I would once again like to tell you that Dr. GN Singh and I both have been working together in the state government. We are a team of Yogi Adityanath ji, and 2 things which GN Singh Saab has initiated and we have been successful is, one, launch a pharmacy park at Lalitpur. So that project is already out, 1,500 acres of land has already been allotted. Very soon the DPR will be out, and very soon we will have pharmacy majors coming in at Lalitpur, which is part of our state and right at the center of India, where we would make bulk drugs and other products. You all know that UP has 25 crore of population, but we only produce 2% of the pharma of the entire country. So we need to work very hard, and in this area, Dr. GN Singh has made his full effort. And secondly, we are also in the process of finalizing a new pharma institute in Lucknow. And this institute will probably be on the lines of BIRAC. And this institution also we hope to see within the current financial year. So these two initiatives have been taken up very strongly. The state of Uttar Pradesh would like to welcome all investors in the areas of pharma. I would once again thank the organizers of this conference, Thairani ji, Vandana ji, the entire team. I would like to thank all the speakers. I would like to congratulate all the vice chancellors whom I met. That please, sir, I am very sure that unless and until India has the best of education, it cannot lead the world. So Modi ji का जो एक बेसिक ये है कि हम देश को पूरे विश्व में आगे ले जाएंगे, ये तभी संभव है जब हमारे पास वर्ल्ड क्लास यूनिवर्सिटीज होगी. एंड आई हैव सीन यूनिवर्सिटीज अक्रॉस द वर्ल्ड. अभी हमको बहुत मेहनत करने की आवश्यकता है अपनी यूनिवर्सिटीज को आगे ले जाने में. सो आई एम श्योर द वाइस चांसलर्स हियर वुड गिव देयर इनपुट्स. थैंक यू सर, थैंक यू वेरी मच. जय हिंद.